So how do you pay your bills the right way? In this video, I'm going to show you how to pay your bills the Wealth Bender's way and why it's so important. Also, I have a bonus for you at the end, so stick around. What's up, everyone? This is Terrell, and welcome to the Wealth Bender's YouTube channel, where we help you maximize your income, build assets, and create financial independence. Paying bills is one of the most hated chores to do across America and maybe across the world. Well, it all comes down to organization. Let's go. Step one, you gotta write your bills down. Oh, real quick, if you haven't watched the track your spending video, I suggest you head over there and check that video out first and then come right back. It will make this process a lot smoother. Step number two, after you get all of your bills together and written down, it should look like this. So you got your weekly bills. That's going to consist of food, gas, and savings. So this is pretty much your top three. So you want to make sure you got your food, gas, savings, and it'll be other bills in there as well. You always want to categorize your bills. It's not only good practice, but once we get into building assets, you're going to need it. Trust me. You want to make a list of your monthly bills. It's going to look like this. So your monthly bills is going to be rent, or you may have a mortgage, car note, and the new thing now is subscriptions. Everyone has subscriptions now. I like to call them contracts. Quick note, the monthly bills is where we're gonna kind of focus on starting out, because this is where businesses, schools, and other creditors want to keep the 99%. We got a plan for all that. Almost started a rant. The next thing, your miscellaneous bills. So, a long word. This is where all of your money goes straight out the window or down the drain. This is where we get that new polo for the weekend. Don't forget the J's. Gotta put them J's on there. Wealth Benders fitted. Gotta have it. Excuse the handwriting. And with your miscellaneous bills or variable expenses, you can take all of this and put with your weekly bills, because you're going to spend it. You got to treat yourself, so you just got to keep it at a limit. I'll teach you how to stunt though. Stick with me, DJ. Step number three, you want to date your bills. You not only get to see the cash flow coming in, but you also are building your credit history at the same time. And one good thing about the Wealth Bender budgeting system, or the advanced budgeting system, we're going to show you how to build credit with it. So, yeah. So make sure you go online and get the correct due dates for your bills that you have, and jot those down, especially for credit cards, because with credit cards, you have a payment due date and you have a statement period or a statement date, where you have so many days where you can pay that bill. So the payment due date is the most important. For some apparent reason, the statement closing date gets highlighted on these bills. So that's not what you should be looking for. Look for your payment due date. So when you're dating your bills, you wanna I use my phone a lot, but I use other things too. We'll talk about that at the end. But yeah, you just want to date it. Uh, this is weekly, so you know you're gonna pay this weekly, but your monthly bills, you may pay your monthly bill for your mortgage on the first. Car note may come out on the third. You just want to date that so you know. Make sure you're paying those bills on time. Now let's get into the bonus. Tip number one: pay your bills in full. Now that you've been tracking your expenses and paying your bills on time, now you have extra cash flow. So what we want to start doing is aligning our bills so they can be paid in full and even out throughout the month, so that you have a even stream of cash flow from check to check. Making partial payments with your bills it's a bad habit, and plus it creates that ball and chain effect. That's just depressing. You don't want to go check to check, having to pay partial bills, knowing that no matter what, that bill every week or every paycheck, you got to pay that bill. Pay it in full. You don't even have to think about it anymore. And then once you automate everything, it'll definitely be more satisfying. When we start building relationships with these banks and these banksters, that may be a red flag. So make sure you're not making a partial payment. Start paying your bills in full. Tip number two: go mobile. So to keep track of your bills and when you need to pay them, just go on your mobile phone and a calendar and create a reminder. Once we get you cash flowing with the wealth benefit system, there'll be no need to worry about if the bill is on time, because we'll create buffers. That way it'll cover everything or the full amount. Tip number three is a special bonus to make sure you have success with paying your bills on time. So click on the link in the description that says Advanced Budgeting Guide and download the worksheets. It should be 2 worksheets in there, but you could download them, play this video back, and wish you success on paying your bills on time. And for anyone looking to step up their financial game, we now offer one-on-one consultations. Click on the link in the description titled Wealth Assessment. We packed a ton of information in there to help you get financially independent.